Good morning. Just a quick one this morning, just to say hi. I'm off to the ministry in a minute. Ouch, this cat is clawing me. Yeah, I'll show you him. There, look. Who's this? Say hi. 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 Yeah, on our watchtower this month, it's teaching about Jesus. Is he God, basically? So because of this Trinity teaching, so much confusion about it. So I've got all the scriptures and all the proof where he got baptized, for example. That says that tells me everything. When it says, "This is my son, my beloved," a voice comes from heaven. Well, if Jesus was God, when he was getting baptized underwater, how could he develop a dove and say those things? I mean, why would he, if he was God? And why was he, who was he praying to? I mean, he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. I hope I've said that right. And, he was praying and he sweated as drops of blood, and it's like, well, if he was God, he wouldn't have been so earnestly praying, would he? He would have just got on with it and just switched off the pain and everything else. And that's why his son had to come down, because it had to balance out Adam, who was a perfect human being. So it had to be another perfect human being, because an imperfect human being, it wouldn't have been justice. Balance, perfect balance. And that's what God is. He's a God of perfection. He's a God of justice, and he's a God of truth. And I often read on these comments on people that don't understand who Jehovah is, really, and it is very sad, actually, very sad. I do feel for them, that they go back to the old Gospels, and when the Israelites were warned time and time again, and they just dismissed all of Jehovah's warnings, and obviously, Jehovah couldn't keep the wicked on the land, because they were destroying the land, and they were totally destroying Jehovah's people. And it pierced Jehovah's heart. He said, look, it's all ruined at one stage. I mean, he created all these things, and this, we are just dust. It just comes along and destroys, disrespects him, makes all sorts of idols our gods, and then totally forgets, who our creator is. So he had every right, really, to do what he did, and of course he has every right. I mean, he is the creator of the universe. So, but everything he has done, when you look into detail, it's all down to love. It's not down to, oh well, I'm fed up with them now, they're not doing as they're told, because he gives us many warnings. It's like the end's coming up now, and the warnings are here. Everything that Jesus said the end times will be, is here. So, it might seem a long time in our short little span, lifespans, but at the end of the day, even if we live 100 years, that's no time, is it, really? When you consider in the vast, when you consider forever, it's like 100 years is just it's not even a blink of the eye. So, our brains are so limited to time and space and everything, really. I mean, crikey, that we don't totally appreciate that. Even if I lived 100 years, say, which I don't believe I'm going to, because I believe the end is in my lifetime. But there is a quote today saying that nobody knows when the end is. So, even if it isn't in my lifetime, and say I do live to 100 years, well, if I die, I'll get resurrected. So I've only actually lived 100 years, and I've only actually been waiting for these things to happen a shorter time than that, because I wasn't born in the truth. So I was brought up a Catholic, which was pretty sad. But anyway, as I said that in a different link. So today I've got that hope. So even if I die, I'm going to get resurrected, and I'm going to live forever. I'm going to see my son, because he died. He was only 19 when he died. I'm going to see my son. I'm going to be living on this paradise earth. Oh, beautiful. No more worrying about having to lock the doors up for fear of thieves getting in. No more watching and worrying about wars, and no more getting old, no more being in pain mentally or physically. No more watching people being in pain mentally or physically. Oh, and the animals as well. They're going to live in a paradise earth with us, and they're going to be in harmony with us. How wonderful is that? It really is. What do you think, Manic?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I really, really do.
Anyway, I gotta go because I've got to get some makeup on and make myself look presentable for the ministry. So I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely day and God bless you. Bye.